Okay, welcome. Hello to those of you just joining the stream. We are live in Lower Manhattan. Hello, Jonathan C. Nice to see you back. It is rush hour here in New York. This is Lower Manhattan. This is the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. This is the Oculus. Here we are at the Oculus. The Oculus is part of the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. And right here we can see this is the World Trade Center station to the PATH system. That is the station right here. World Trade Center to New Jersey. Alright, so in this stream I will be walking around Lower Manhattan, and I also intend on walking the Brooklyn Bridge over to Brooklyn. Alright, so today is Tuesday, July 23rd. It is 6:30 in the evening. It is rush hour here in New York City. This is the World Trade Center Transportation Hub and the Oculus. This is the Oculus right here. And also this is the shopping mall here at the World Trade Center complex. This is called the Shops at the World Trade Center. It is owned by Westfield, the Westfield Group. This shopping mall replaced the original that was destroyed during the 9/11 attacks. So the time now is 6:31 and the temperature right now is 79 degrees Fahrenheit. This is what rush hour looks like at the transportation hub. Right here you can see the subway lines that operate here, and we also have the one train on the opposite end. If you're new to the stream, welcome to the stream. My name is Restaurant Pro. We are live in Lower Manhattan on this Tuesday evening. This is the World Trade Center Transportation Hub and the Oculus. This is the Oculus right here. This was designed by Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava. We're gonna walk around the hub for a few minutes just to look at some of the stores that they have here at the mall. This mall is operated by the Westfield Group. We can see the Apple Store right down there. Yeah, that is correct, yes. They operated the original mall that was destroyed during the 9/11 attacks. And that the original mall was also scheduled for an expansion. They were planning on expanding the original mall, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So there were plans to expand the original mall. All right, so we're gonna walk around here for another minute or so, and then we'll go out into the street. We're gonna walk around the World Trade Center site. All right, so we're gonna make our way up to street level. Right up here we can see the entire Oculus structure. Here we can see the Oculus. This structure is designed to allow natural light in, natural sunlight to come in. Alright, it is rush hour at the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. So let's make our way to street level. Okay, we've made our way. This is Church Street here. And it appears that it started to rain. Hopefully the rain won't pour. Hopefully it doesn't come down too much. But it is raining a bit right now. Alright, so this is Church Street here, and this is Fulton right over here. To the left is Fulton Street. And right here we can see this right here with the artwork. That is the foundation to the World Trade Center Tower 2. Tower 2 of the World Trade Center hasn't been built yet, but this is the foundation for it. Hopefully they get started on that soon. It has been stalled for some years now. World Trade Center 2. Another look at the Oculus and the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. Alright, we got Jay. Hello, Jay. Welcome back, Jay. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Okay, and if we look really high up, we can see that is one World Trade Center. That is one World Trade Center right up there. And to the right of one World Trade Center, that is World Trade Center Building 7. 7 World Trade Center. If anybody remembers, the original World Trade Center 7 was destroyed during a fire. It wasn't hit directly by planes, but it did catch fire, and fire consumed the entire building up to the point where it just collapsed. And we can see one World Trade Center. One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. It measures 1,776 feet up to the top of the spire. Right up there. 1,776 is a symbolic number because it's the year that the United States declared its independence. Okay, well, maybe one day we'll meet up here. Yeah, definitely. We just got to be at the right place at the right time. It'll be cool to meet some of the viewers eventually. All right, so that is one World Trade Center and 7 World Trade Center.
That's so funny.
All right, this is Greenwich Street here. Yeah, get it going, Jay. Get it going. All you need is a phone and a gimbal, and you're good to go. That's all you really need for a stream.
We're out here in full force.
I know, representation. We need that. Okay, thank you so much.
Of course.
Message you.
You too. See ya.
All right, so we have this art exhibit. This is brand new here. It is based on animals. All right, so this art installation was just put up here about a few days ago. This right here is called the Arms of Friendship. We can see an octopus here. We can see that looks like a tiger or a leopard. We got the elephant here, the rhinoceros. We got the gorilla right up there. We have another rhinoceros. And right behind the rhinoceros, we have a zebra. Yeah, this just went up about a few days ago, I believe. Yeah, it was a few days ago. This only been here, I believe, since maybe Saturday. This past Saturday, I believe, is when it went up. Look how big this octopus is. That's a giant octopus. Look at the size of the tentacles. Look at that. Look at that. So big. We can see the skies above all cloudy. It did stop raining for the moment. All right, we have more of the exhibit here. All right, so Gilly and Mark, those are the couple that put together this exhibit. That is their QR code and their website, as well as their, let's see, Instagram. And we're gonna walk around this way here. Get to see more of the exhibit. And we got the animals. Looks like they're just chilling out here on the table, having tea or whatever they're having, food, dinner. So this exhibit is meant to bring awareness to the wildlife in Africa, I believe, and their preservation.
To give us direction on what's going on.
Thank you.
We got the kettles here, we got the pots, looks like some fruits. Got the tea there, coffee, they got everything here, they got it good right here. Alright, I don't want to get in people's pictures here, but this is what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like they're having a party and I wish to join them. But unfortunately we can't because this is all just make-believe. Okay, and I believe we have a few more over here towards Church Street. So let's walk down this way. I think we have a couple more here. Hello Navid, welcome to the stream. If you are just joining the stream, we are in Lower Manhattan. This is near the World Trade Center. Alright, so we're gonna check out this last little spot here. Oh yeah, downtown Manhattan in general is full of rich people. That's why they call it money-making Manhattan. Not sure if you heard that term, but they do call Manhattan money-making Manhattan because of all of the money involved here. All right, so these folks are having cake and some fruits. Hello, Sila Hutton. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correct. Hello, Sila Hutton. Look at the hippo guy's mouth wide open. He's ready to eat everything that's here. He's just waiting to eat everything. We got, it looks like, what is that, Oreo cookies maybe? Yeah, so this is one hungry hippo. All right, so we're gonna walk back towards Greenwich Street. And we're going to check out the memorial, the World Trade Center Memorial, which is officially called the National September 11th Memorial. This building over here to my left, this is World Trade Center 4 World Trade Center. That is World Trade Center number 4. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I forgot that they closed earlier, so I'm just gonna make my way through the pools here real quick. They do close early. I was not aware of that as I was coming here. All right, so we're gonna walk our way through the memorial pools here real quick. I had work till 5 o'clock, so I was not able to make it down here earlier. But thanks for pointing that out, Jonathan. I will make sure we get to see the pools real quick. All right, so that is the World Trade Center Transportation Hub in Oculus. One more look at it. All right, so this is the National September 11th Memorial. And that is the museum down there. Okay, so this pool right here, this is the North Tower pool, the North Pool. This is where the original One World Trade Center stood. This is the footprint of that building. And the waterfalls they're not on right now. Oh wow, it's actually dry. Look at that. Look at that, it's actually dry in there. This is the first time I've seen the pools without the waterfalls, actually. Very interesting. This is the first time I've seen this without water. So this is where the original One World Trade Center stood. That was the first building that was struck by airplanes on September 11th. And that building was the second building to collapse. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the water. This is the first time I've seen it without water. Usually it's cascading and it looks beautiful, but right now it's all dry there. Yeah, perhaps they forgot to pay the water bill. I'm not sure. Hopefully they'll start to fill it up with water again. All right, so let's very quickly make our way to the South Pool before they close here. I'm actually going to take a picture of this because this is like I mentioned before, this is already this is the first time I've seen it without water, so this is very interesting to see. Let me take a picture of this real quick. All right. Okay, Navid, it is 4:22 a.m. where you are. Where are you located, Navid? You are up very early, and I appreciate that. And we can see some of the names here inscribed. Let's all remember everybody that perished in this disaster back on 9/11. 9/11, the attacks on 9/11 was the worst terrorist attack to ever take place in the United States. All right, so some of the names here. These are the names of the folks who perished in the North Tower. Okay, so this right here, this is the World Trade Center Memorial. Just gonna take a quick glance at it.
Oh, look, what's this, Mike?
Hello, you can see my reflection right there. Not sure if you guys can see it, but that is the some of the original steel beams from the original World Trade Center. Okay, and I believe the South Pool does have water. I can hear it cascading as I might make my way there. Yeah, this one has water. I'm not sure why the North Pool is dry right now, but this one definitely has its water. Let's make our way over here. All right, so there it is. We can see the waterfalls cascading. This is where the South Tower once stood. The South Tower was the second building that was struck by planes on 9/11. That was the first building that collapsed also. All right, Flight 93, that was the American Airlines Flight 93, I believe it was. Was it American Airlines or United Airlines? But that was the flight number of the plane that struck the South Tower. And we can see some of the names here of the victims from the South Tower. Okay, Navi, nice to see you. Hope you have a good night. Or good morning, actually, since you're just getting up. Okay, so Flight 93, that's the plane that went down in Pennsylvania. Their names are inscribed here as well. The names of the victims there. These were the passengers that overtook the terrorists on that flight. And that is the American Airlines Flight 77. That was the plane that struck the South Tower. Oh, actually, no. Flight 77 was the plane that crashed into the Pentagon. Alright, so my correction there. Flight 77 struck the Pentagon on 9/11. So the names of the victims here are inscribed as well. Alright. And we can see the Pentagon right there. There you go. Alright, so they have everyone's names inscribed. Those that perished on 9/11, also from Flight 93 that crashed in Pennsylvania, and also from the Pentagon attack. I was actually not aware of that, so I learned something new here today. I used to always think that only the victims of the World Trade Center attack were inscribed here, but they do have the names from Flight 93 and Flight 77 that struck the Pentagon. And they also have the names of the victims that were killed during the original World Trade Center attack. That was back in 1993. when they bombed one of the underground parking garages. That attack killed 6 people. That was back in February of 1993. So their names are inscribed here as well. Hello, Faina. Hello, Faina. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we're gonna look up again at One World Trade Center. That is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere at 1,776 feet. All right, so from here we're gonna make our way to Brookfield Place. Brookfield Place used to be called the World Financial Center. So we're gonna make our way over there. And one more look at the North Pool, which is void of water right now. I'm not sure why. How come this one is turned off? Oh, repairs. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so they're repairing the pool here, so that's why this one is without water right now. So there you go. When would that be up and running again, you know? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we're gonna read the sign here. The Memorial's North Pool is undergoing important cleaning and maintenance work to ensure that it is preserved for generations to come. There you go. That's that answers our question. Hopefully it'll be up and running soon. All right. With that said, we'll make our way to Brookfield Place. You can see the entrance to One World Trade Center.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
All right, so we're coming up on West Street as we make our way to Brookfield Place. All right, so this is West Street as we cross the street along West Street. All right, this is looking south towards the tip of Manhattan. And this is looking north towards Tribeca, the neighborhood of Tribeca. We got the bike path here as well. You have to be careful when you're crossing here. All right, so we're making our way into Brookfield Place, formerly known as the World Financial Center. All right, looks like we have a tourist group here. Got the tour group here. There are shops here as well. And right now we're gonna make our way into the Winter Garden. Winter Garden is straight ahead. See the marble steps as we make our way up. Okay, if you are new to the stream and if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Redstone Pro. We are live in New York City. This is Lower Manhattan. We are inside the Brookfield Place. This is the Winter Garden of Brookfield Place. Look how beautiful this is here. This structure suffered heavy damage during the collapse of the Twin Towers back on 9/11. It was heavily damaged. You had a lot of debris raining down on these surrounding buildings, and this particular structure was heavily damaged, but it has been, as you can see, it is brand new now, fully restored. And we have a Nike store here. This must be brand new. I did not see the Nike store the last time I came here, so this is definitely a brand new store. All right, let's see what they're doing here. They're working on something here. Let's see what they got going on here. Hello, Xavier. Welcome back, Xavier. All right, let's see what they got going here. Let's see. We got the Brookfield Place open. Looks like a tennis tournament or volleyball tournament is taking place here. All right. It actually doesn't relate to the construction work here, but we'll see what they have going on here soon. All right, so this is the Winter Garden once again.
Oh my God.
All right, so we're gonna make our way into the Marina here. All right, so this right here, this is the North Cove Marina. Looks rather busy tonight. Alright, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to me if you do. Alright, so we can see the diners out enjoying themselves on this Tuesday night. Alright, so we're going to walk towards the waterfront. That is the Hudson River. And we're going to take a look at New Jersey real quick. Alright, so that is the Brookfield Place and the Winter Garden. This entire complex is part of the Brookfield Place, which used to be known as the World Financial Center. Alright, so we're going to make our way this way towards the riverfront. Look how beautiful. We got the sunset over in New Jersey there. That is Jersey City. Look at this beautiful sunset. New York has some of the most beautiful sunsets around. Alright, so that is looking towards downtown Jersey City. We have a New York City ferry about to dock right over here. There's a docking station right there. Alright, so we got Jersey City. That is downtown Jersey City. The building to the left, that is the Goldman Sachs building. And Exchange Place. And further here we have Newport. That is Newport, also in Jersey City. Alright, and we got the financial center again. Let me just zoom out. There you go. Alright, so right here we have the tallest building in New Jersey. That is 99 Hudson Street. That is a residential tower. 99 Hudson Street. That's the tallest building in the state of New Jersey. And the Hudson River, look how serene and quiet it looks like right now. That is a quiet river right now. Beautiful Tuesday night. And that is the Battery Park Esplanade. That right there. Alright, so we're gonna walk through the marina here. This is the North Cove Marina. You can see some of the yachts here that are docked. Look at this yacht right here. This is called the Siren. That is amazing. This is a speedboat right got here. And we have an NYPD boat here as well. Let's get a closer look here at the Siren. This is a speedboat. Alright, let's see what the sign here says. Okay, let's see. Your exclusive escape awaits. Explore the breathtaking views of New York City from celebrity-approved 60-foot private yacht, the Siren. This is the first time I've seen this here. Look at that, it's beautiful. If anybody is interested in scanning the QR code, there you go. All right. Alright, so this is the North Cove Marina. Alright, so we can see One World Trade Center peeking in between these buildings of Brookfield Place, right above the Winter Garden. Beautiful. We got the sun setting behind Jersey City. All right, if you are new to the stream, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Red Storm Pro. We are live in Lower Manhattan. It is Tuesday, July 23rd. The time now is 7:19 in the evening. We are making our way to the Battery Park City area of Lower Manhattan. This here, by the way, is this is all landfill. Battery Park and the World Financial Center sits on landfill from the original World Trade Center when they were excavating the site. They dumped the debris here where we're walking right now. This is all landfill. This is not natural land. This is all landfill. When they were excavating the foundations for the original World Trade Center complex, they dumped the debris here, and new land was created. And this is where Battery Park City rose from, as well as the financial center, which we now know as Brookfield Place. Okay, so right now we're gonna make our way to Liberty Park. Liberty Park is just across the street from the World Trade Center Memorial, National September 11 Memorial. See some of the high rises from Battery Park City.
Right.
All right, so these buildings right here, the building to the right, that is 4 World Trade Center. That's 4 World Trade Center right there, and we have 3 World Trade Center. And we have 1 World Trade Center. And to the right of that, that is World Trade Center 7, right there. All right, so let's make our way to Liberty Park. Got about 10 seconds to cross the street. This is West Street, by the way. Okay, looks like the memorial's still open, so let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. All right, so this is Liberty Park. It is a small park of about 1 acre in size. as we look down towards the National September 11th Memorial and the complex, World Trade Center complex, and Brookfield Place. All right, so right here we have, this is the original sphere that was located at the original World Trade Center Plaza. Anybody that ever went to the original World Trade Center complex would definitely recognize this. It is called the Koenig sphere. It survived the collapse of the World Trade Center towers. We can see a picture where it was located in the plaza. So the towers collapsed on the sphere, and during the recovery they excavated this and all of the mounds of debris, and it was salvaged. That is how they found it. And now it makes its home here in Liberty Park. All right, so that is the sphere that was located in the original World Trade Center Plaza. And this church right here, this is the brand new Greek Orthodox church. This is the church that replaced the original that was also destroyed on 9/11 as the towers collapsed. Alright, so the original church, as I mentioned, was destroyed during the collapse of the World Trade Center towers, as it sat adjacent to the towers, to the complex itself. This is the brand new church that opened up about, I would say about maybe a year and a half ago. Alright, so this is Liberty Park. It is a small park of about, like I said, an acre in size, I believe. Okay. And with that said, I'll be making my way to the financial district, which is not too far from here. As we make our way back to Greenwich Street, we are heading to the Financial Center. Some of the streets here are narrow, as you can see. We're coming up on Zuccotti Park. All right, so this is Zuccotti Park. During the September 11th anniversaries, many family members and friends of those lost, they do gather here. This is a gathering spot for all of the family members and friends, relatives of those who perished in 9/11. All right, so we just passed Zuccotti Park. This is Broadway right here. Hello, Alasi dos Santos. Hello. Welcome to New York. We are in Lower Manhattan. This is near the financial district. All right, and to my right, this is Trinity Church. Trinity Church is also a cemetery. Let me show you guys some of the tombstones that are located here. All right, let me see if I can squeeze my camera right there. Yeah. All right, so as you can see, we have a cemetery in the middle of Lower Manhattan. So that is the burial ground here, the cemetery. Oops. And the church itself is right up here. Okay, we're gonna make our way into Wall Street, which is this street right here. We're gonna take a look at the New York Stock Exchange real quick. So this is Wall Street. This is the center of the world's finance. Alright, so this is the New York Stock Exchange right here to my right. The New York Stock Exchange is the world's biggest and largest stock exchange. $18.9 billion, that's what it be. $18.9 billion are traded here in stock every day. So this is the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, and right over here, this is Federal Hall. And we have George Washington. That is the statue of George Washington. Federal Hall was the first capital of the United States. This was the first Capitol building of the United States. New York City was the nation's capital, the first nation's capital, or the nation's first capital, I should say. That was shortly after the United States declared its independence. So New York City was for some time the capital of the US, and this building here served as the first Capitol building. And of course, George Washington was the first president of the United States. Alright, so that is Federal Hall. And over here we have the New York Stock Exchange. We got the street vendors here selling keychains and looks like some mini license plates. $1 keychains, not bad actually. Welcome to New York. That, by the way, that is the latest design of the New York license plate. And down here we have the that is the older design. We have the older design and the newest design right there. And that is the running bull. We will look at the running bull in a few minutes. Okay, my soul does wait. Thank you so much and welcome to the stream. And we got the bobblehead of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the Republican candidate for the presidency, as well as he was the president also. Looking for his second term. Alright, so one more look at the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. New York City is regarded as the world's financial capital. And right here we have this is the Fearless Girl statue. This is the Fearless Girl statue. She's looking directly at the stock exchange. Look at that. That's a powerful image right there. The Fearless Girl, she's a symbol of what is it? She's against capitalists, basically. She is against capitalism. That's why she's staring at the stock exchange. That is beautiful right there. Okay, so the original location for the Fearless Girl was actually right in front of the Running Bull, but she was moved here. This is her permanent home. Right in front of the New York Stock Exchange. Alright, so we have the Stock Exchange and Federal Hall right there on the corner. That was the location to the country's first Capitol building. Alright, so now that we've seen the Fearless Girl statue, we're going to look at the Running Bull statue right now. Alright, so once we get over to this Running Bull statue, we're going to make our way to the Brooklyn Bridge. And we're going to walk over to Brooklyn. Alright, so this is Broad Street and Exchange Place. This is Broad Street right here, and Exchange Place is this street right here under the scaffolding. Okay, if you are new to the stream and if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Redstorm Pro. We are live in New York City. This is the financial center or the financial district in Lower Manhattan. We just saw a look at the New York Stock Exchange and the Fearless Girl statue, as well as Federal Hall. We are going to quickly look at the Running Bull statue before we make our way to the Brooklyn Bridge. Alright, so we're back on Broadway. We are walking south to the Running Bull statue. Alright, so the Running Bull is coming into view. Alright, so the Running Bull is a symbol of American capitalism, whereas the Fearless Girl statue is the opposite of that. Alright, so here we are at the Running Bull statue. We got folks lining up to take pictures with it. There it is right there. grabbing life by the horns. Alright, so this is the Running Bull statue, a symbol of American capitalism. We got folks taking pictures with the horn and as well as the testicles. You gotta have it both ways here, I guess. All right, this is Bowling Green. This little park right here, this is Bowling Green. Bowling Green is the oldest public park in New York. And behind Bowling Green, we have the National Museum of the American Indian. That's this building right here that we're coming up on, the National Museum of the American Indian. There you have it right there. All right, so we're gonna head back north along Broadway and we're gonna walk to the Brooklyn Bridge before it starts to get too dark.
I mean, I don't have a choice.
All right, so we're back on Broadway. We're gonna walk north to the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, so one more look at the running boat. All right, so we're gonna make our way to the Brooklyn Bridge. This is Broadway. So once we get over to Brooklyn, I'll be walking Brooklyn Bridge Park and end the stream somewhere around that area. One of the many gift shops that you'll find in this area. We just walked by two of them. Alright, so this is downtown Manhattan. This is the financial district. Alright, so the time now is 7:51 p.m. and the temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
So like we're gonna sign up here, right?
As we look back at Trinity Church, with the World Trade Center complex right behind it. Alright, one more look at Wall Street and the stock exchange as I pan to my right. Alright, so we're walking north along Broadway. We are making our way to the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, there is a nice breeze right now and it actually feels really good. Another look at Zuccotti Park. This big black building right here, that is One Liberty Plaza. And we have the local GameStop. I'm actually surprised to see this store still here, considering that many of their locations have closed down. Always good to see a GameStop store still around. Alright, so this is the Fulton Center over here to my right. That is the Fulton Center. Is another one of New York's transportation hubs. All right, and this church right here across from Broadway, that is St. Paul's Chapel. St. Paul's Chapel. And we can see One World Trade Center right behind the church there. Beautiful shot. This street right here, this is Park Row. This is Park Row right here. And we're making our way into City Hall Park. So we're gonna walk right through City Hall Park as we make our way to the Brooklyn Bridge.
So it's just like, for example, like my dad's. Oh, I love that man. Never forget. He does this thing.
All right, as we wait for the traffic light here to change.
But I've caught laughing pretty hard sometimes. It's like, you don't have to know.
All right, so we're making our way into City Hall Park. And while we're here, we're going to look at City Hall itself, New York City Hall.
what is it gonna, you know, it's really and if I'm liking it, we'll have to.
Beautiful fountain here in City Hall Park. All right, and we're coming up on City Hall. City Hall is the seat of New York City government. This building right here, this City Hall, this is the oldest still operating City Hall in the United States. This building dates back to, I believe, the early 1800s, around 1815, I believe. Let me take a look here. All right, so City Hall opened back in 1812. This is the oldest City Hall still operating in the United States. That is the seat of New York City government, and it is home to the City Council as well. Yes, Jonathan, you are correct. This is City Hall Park. All right, and from this park, we're going to make our way to the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, so this is Park Road right here. That building there across the street, that is Pace University. All right, here's another look at City Hall. And we can see the Brooklyn Bridge in the distance. That is where we'll be walking next. All right, and this building right here, this is the municipal building. A lot of New York City agencies are located within that building. This is also where you would go if you're applying for a city press pass. This is the location in which you will pick up your pass. It is called the David M. Dinkins Municipal Building. David Dinkins was the mayor of New York City back in the early 1990s. And with that said, we'll be walking the Brooklyn Bridge, as our many folks are right here, as you can see. Hopefully the signal will hold steady as we make our way over to Brooklyn. Oh, I gotta get out of this group here. Let's see. If you plan on walking over the Brooklyn Bridge, one thing you have to bring along with you, that is patience. A lot of people do walk here. Oh yes, Jonathan, I would hope so, yes. This is my first time streaming across the Brooklyn Bridge, so this will be testing the signal out as well. All right, this building right here, that is the Beekman Tower. That's the Beekman Tower right there. All right, we got one New York Plaza right there. That is the headquarters to the New York Police Department, or the NYPD. And this is the Verizon building right here. Probably Jonathan, probably. I don't have my, I'm not accredited or anything like that, but I just narrate what the things that I know of. I don't know everything, but I do know a lot. So as we walk along, I will be, narrating what I do know. Look at that shot of Lower Manhattan. We can see the sun starting to set over on the west. Okay, if you are new to the stream, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Redstorm Pro. We are live in New York City. We are walking over the Brooklyn Bridge from Manhattan into Brooklyn. We're gonna look back towards Lower Manhattan. With the skyline of the World Trade Center and the financial district. Hello, Paolo. Paolo, welcome to the stream. Okay, so a little history about the Brooklyn Bridge as we cross it. The Brooklyn Bridge opened back in 1883. It links the boroughs of New York. It links the New York City boroughs of Manhattan and Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Bridge was the longest suspension bridge back when it opened. Back in 1883, Brooklyn was a separate city. Manhattan and Brooklyn were both different cities at the time. And back in 1896 is when all of the boroughs were consolidated as the city we know now. All right, so the bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge took 14 years to construct. Construction started back in 1869, and it was completed in 1883. Hello, Tiger. Tiger, welcome back. Nice to see you again. All right, this is the boardwalk of the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, so we are approaching the first tower. That is the Western Tower of the Brooklyn Bridge. This is where a lot of folks stop to take pictures. Okay, Jonathan wants to get a view of the harbor. Sure, right over here. That is absolutely spectacular. This is one of the most beautiful vistas you can get anywhere. Okay, that highway down there, that is the FDR Drive. That's the FDR Drive. We got the let's see, yeah, that is the FDR Drive with the South Street Seaport. That is the South Street Seaport. Absolutely beautiful. Even as a New Yorker, you can never get bored of this view. All right, as we continue making our way to Brooklyn. All right, we're making our way up to the first tower. Each one of these two towers measures 272 feet in height. (272 feet). This is the Western Tower. The Brooklyn Bridge has two towers. Okay, and we can see the Manhattan Bridge. That is the Manhattan Bridge. Look how spectacular it is here. We have many folks taking pictures, recording videos. All right, here we can see a better view of the harbor. That is New York Harbor, as Jonathan wished to see. All right, that is Governor's Island. We can see Governor's Island right there. And beyond Governor's Island, that is Staten Island. So we got Staten Island all the way in the distance. And in the foreground, we got Governor's Island. And right over here, we can see downtown Brooklyn. We can see Brooklyn Heights. That is Brooklyn Heights. And downtown Brooklyn right beyond the second tower. Right there, that is downtown Brooklyn. All right, so here's another look at the harbor. Once we get to the Brooklyn side, we can see it much better. Okay, so the time now is 8:22 p.m. The temperature is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so this is the halfway point right now. We are approaching the halfway point of the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, as we look north along the East River, we can see the Manhattan Bridge. As we look at Brooklyn bound traffic. This is spectacular. I gotta get a picture of this, so give me 1 second, folks, while I grab a picture here. All right. As we continue making our way into Brooklyn, we are approaching the eastern tower of the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, I want to welcome everybody that's in the chat that are watching the stream right now. Welcome to New York City. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. We are making our way into Brooklyn from Manhattan. That is the harbor there looking south. That is lower Manhattan. And we can see downtown Brooklyn approaching us. All right, here we can see a more wider shot of the of New York Harbor. Right there, we can see Lady Liberty. We can see the Statue of Liberty and Liberty Island. All right, and Governor's Island with Staten Island right behind that. All right, and over here we can see Midtown. That is the Midtown skyline. We can see the Empire State Building in the middle there. All right, as we continue making our way into Brooklyn, this is the Eastern Tower. Okay, we are officially in Brooklyn. So, welcome to Brooklyn. This is the home of Biggie Smalls. Brooklyn is the home of the Nets from the NBA. The home of the Cyclone over at Coney Island. I will do a stream over there on Coney Island probably at perhaps by Friday. They do have fireworks there every Friday during the summer months. So I might go live there on Friday night. I will definitely let you guys know. Alright, this is the Borough of Brooklyn. Welcome to the Borough of Brooklyn. Alright, on the left side, that is Dumbo. That is the neighborhood of Dumbo. Dumbo is an acronym for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. All right, as we look back towards Manhattan, there's the view right there. All right, but now it's time to show some Brooklyn love. All right, if you're new to the stream and if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream. My name is Redstone Pro. We are live in Brooklyn. We just made our way over to Brooklyn from the Brooklyn Bridge, over from Manhattan. Thank you for being with me on this wonderful, beautiful Tuesday night. All right, so we're gonna be making our way to Dumbo, which is this neighborhood right here. As I mentioned a minute ago, that is Dumbo. And we have downtown Brooklyn. That is downtown Brooklyn, and this tower right here. That black tower right there, that is the Brooklyn Tower. That is the tallest building in Brooklyn. And that is also the tallest building in New York City outside of Manhattan. All right, so we got Zhu Yang and we have John. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. We are in the borough of Brooklyn right here. This is the welcome sign right here. All right, so we're gonna make our way to Dumbo. All right, we can see the some of the neighborhoods here and the elevation. All right, we got Borough Hall right here. That is the municipal building of Brooklyn.
They'll be like, it's okay. Like, I can.
All right, so we are making our way into Dumbo. This is Cadman Plaza, by the way. So we're gonna make our way into Washington Street over at Dumbo. That is where you'll see the famous view of the Manhattan Bridge and the overpass. Very popular tourist spot for pictures as well. We got a New York City Parks cruiser right here. That is part of the New York City Parks Police. Okay, yeah, I will be walking Brooklyn Bridge Park. Once I get over to Dumbo, I'll be making my way over to the Brooklyn Bridge Park. All right, so this is Dumbo. We are down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. This neighborhood is home to many art galleries. And Gleason's Gym is also located here, very famous boxing gym. Alright, so right there. Alright, let me let this cart go by first. Hold on. Okay, so this is Washington Street. Right ahead we got the Manhattan Bridge. Dumbo is named after the Manhattan Bridge and the overpass. Okay, hello Cynthia from Staten Island. Hello there. We got a local New Yorker. Okay, we have a local New Yorker in the house. Nice to see someone from New York as well. We got Jonathan and Cynthia from New York. Alright, so that is the Manhattan Bridge. This is a very famous spot for photography. And right here we can see why. This is the main reason why. We can see the Empire State Building aligns itself with the tower of Manhattan Bridge. We can see the Manhattan Bridge right there with the Empire State Building right below it. Alright, let me get a little closer to it. Alright, so this is Washington Street in Dumbo. This is also a spot where a lot of newlyweds take their pictures. Although surprisingly, there aren't a lot of folks here right now. Usually this place is more packed, probably because it's later at night. Alright, so this is Plymouth Street. We're gonna walk our way to Brooklyn Bridge Park. Alright, so we're gonna make our way over to Brooklyn Bridge Park. And we can hear the subway. There is a subway right there.
Just a different vibe.
All right, we just saw the subway go by the Brooklyn Bridge. Or the Manhattan Bridge, rather. That is the Manhattan Bridge. And we have another subway making its way into Manhattan. Alright, so we have the B, the D, the N, and the Q lines that run over the Manhattan Bridge. Alright, look at this spectacular view. The spectacular views are coming into play right now. Alright, that is the Manhattan Bridge again. Wow, indeed, says Jonathan. This is an amazing view, of course. New York City at night looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, as we continue looking around here, that is the East River looking back towards Manhattan. All right, so we're gonna make our way up here. This is they do have like a rooftop spot up here that you can go to. I believe it is still open, so once we get up there, we're gonna get an even more spectacular view of the surrounding areas here and the skyline. So that is what we'll be doing right now. Let's make our way up to the roof here. So if you plan on coming to Brooklyn Bridge Park, make sure you make your way up here, as you will get a spectacular view of New York City, Manhattan. The Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, the harbor, Lady Liberty. Oh, you're very welcome, Jonathan. You're going to see what it looks like up here. It is truly amazing. Here's a preview of what's to come. Look at that. All right, here we are. This is the rooftop park. Gonna make our way over here first. All right, look at this spectacular view. This is quite amazing up here. There we can see the Brooklyn Bridge with the World Trade Center. This is amazing. All right, Jonathan, what do you think of the view? All right, gonna make up my way around the other side here. All right, Cynthia, yes, I hope Cynthia is still in the chat. Awesome view indeed. We got more folks over on this side. All right, so if Cynthia, if you're still in the chat, let us know how you feel about this view. Look at this. We can see it. We can see it even better from this side. Alright, so let us enjoy this view for a minute here. I'm not in no rush. This is an amazing view after all. Look at this. Alright, that right there, that is Jane's Carousel. That is one of the oldest carousels in the country. We got a party boat out in the river. That is the East River. Let us enjoy the view. I will stay quiet for the next minute or so. on Brooklyn Bridge Park for a bit, and then I will end the stream there. We can see how high we are up right now. All right, if you guys are experiencing any buffering issues, please let me know in the chat. I think I got some viewers there. I'm not sure if it was because of buffering or not. All right, as we make our way back to street level. By the way, for anyone that is wondering about the location here, this is St. Anne's Warehouse. This is St. Anne's Warehouse. Okay, thank you, John. Thank you for letting me know. I did, I believe I did see that as well on my end. But we are back. And we are back to street level. Okay, so this is St. James Carousel, as we saw above. Yes I do. Let me show myself real quick. Actually, let me stand in front of this carousel. You guys can take a quick look right here. Oh, okay, there it is. Wait. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Brooklyn. Oops, there you go. Peace to everybody. Peace and much love. All right, as we can see some of the horses here at St. James Carousel. This is one of the oldest operating carousels in the country. Okay, how much does it cost to ride this? $3. There you go. All right, so we're gonna walk through Brooklyn Bridge Park. We can see one of the New York City ferries making its way up the East River. And we got the Brooklyn Bridge right above us. Yeah, I won't be riding that tonight though. Maybe another night or another day I'll come back here and I'll ride the Carousel. Alright, so we got the lower Manhattan skyline in the distance there. Spectacular view as always. Alright, look, you can see how rough the East River is right now. It is a bit choppy. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Welcome to the stream. My name is Restaurant Pro. We are live in New York City. This is Brooklyn Bridge Park in Brooklyn, New York. We got the Brooklyn Bridge right up here and lower Manhattan across the East River. Looking north, we got the Manhattan River, or the Manhattan Bridge actually, not the Manhattan River. This is, well, the East River. Manhattan Bridge. This is Brooklyn Bridge Park. Okay, Zhu Yang says thanks for sharing. Anytime. I'll be walking around for maybe another 10 minutes and then I'll end the stream. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe as well. There it is right there. You can also sign up for monthly memberships, which I just set up a few days ago. So if you're interested, go sign up. There are some benefits included there, including custom emojis and custom badges. Alright, so we're making our way up to Old Fulton Street. This is Old Fulton Street right here. Alright, we're going to continue walking through Central, well, not Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Oh man, I've been walking around for too long. Been walking around for too long and I just need to relax, so I will be ending the stream in a bit. Alright, so we are continuing walking through Brooklyn Bridge Park. Now the spectacular view of the Brooklyn Bridge. This is one of the New York City ferry terminals right here. And we have the ever amazing skyline of New York City, the most recognizable skyline in the world. All right, I'm gonna have to mute this music for a second here. Okay, we are back to normal audio. Okay, I was planning on going over to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, but it's too late to go there. But the next time I come around here, I would definitely walk that. Alright, so this is the Brooklyn Heights area. Brooklyn Heights is right over to my left. We got Brooklyn Bridge Park here and Brooklyn Heights over here to the left. Oh, we got a rat here. Yeah, these rats are the size of cats. They're even bigger than that. Okay, as we continue making our way through, there I am with Central Park again. Brooklyn Bridge Park. We are in Brooklyn Bridge Park, not Central Park. We are in Brooklyn right now, not Manhattan. We're so accustomed to Manhattan that sometimes we forget we are in other boroughs, or that other boroughs exist, but we are in Brooklyn. And this is Brooklyn Bridge Park. All right. The time now is 9:11. No, of course, no reference to 9/11. Of course, it is 9:11, and the temperature right now is. Let's see what the temperature is. 76 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, we can see remnants of old piers right over here. Back in the day, New York used to be dotted with a ton of piers. If you look at old pictures of the East River or Hudson River, you will see that there were literally dozens and dozens of piers. Those that remain are mostly used for recreational purposes now. That's a beautiful shot right there of the couple with the backdrop of Lower Manhattan. All right, I think I will turn back here as we look towards Lower Manhattan one more time. All right, so I'll be heading back to the Brooklyn Bridge. The next time I will come back here, I will stream the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, which is right behind these trees. I will definitely walk that the next time I come around here. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way to Old Fulton Street, which is parallel to the Brooklyn Bridge, and I will end the stream there. For those of you still in the stream, thank you for sticking around. I greatly appreciate it. We definitely got to see a lot tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a good night to you. got the chopper up above. Alright, so the next time I'll be on will probably be at Friday night in Coney Island. Coney Island, they host fireworks shows every Friday night throughout the summer. So I will probably make my way there. Oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. I didn't see that on my end, but thanks for letting me know. The Prism Live app doesn't always alert you when there's buffering issues or loss of signal. Alright, so I am making my way back to the Brooklyn Bridge, and I will end the stream at Old Fulton Street. We got some folks doing the running at this hour. Okay, so we did get to see a lot. We were in Lower Manhattan. We got to see the World Trade Center complex. We got to see the memorial. We looked at the financial district, New York Stock Exchange, Federal Hall. We're over here now in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Where am I from? I am from here in New York City. I live in Manhattan. I live across the river in Manhattan. Born and raised in New York City. Wherever you guys may be watching from, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and a wonderful night. As we look at the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge behind it. Alright, as we make our way to Old Fulton Street. Okay, there you go. Had the gimbal pointed down a bit there.
There's not a big line. Usually there's a big line.
Okay, originally from Pennsylvania, now in California. All right. All the way from the West Coast. Hope everyone in the West Coast is staying cool during this really hot summer. It's been an unusually hot summer this year. All across the coast. East and West Coast. All right, beautiful ladies. A 107 degrees, that is unbelievable. I know Death Valley has been setting records for extreme temperatures, but that is a bit extreme there. And that is also contributing to the wildfires as well out west. We have very little rain, very high extreme hot temperatures. That is a recipe for wildfires. Oh, those ladies were beautiful indeed, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so this is Old Fulton Street. All right, this spot right here, this is Grimaldi's. Very famous pizza shop. Let me cross the street here so you guys can get a wider view. All right, there it is. That is Grimaldi's. If you're out here in the Brooklyn area, Brooklyn Heights, make sure to stop by there. They have some excellent pizza there. Okay, yes, wonderful shops, definitely. Okay, so I will end the stream here. So I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. Thank you for being with me in this Tuesday night. As we take a look around the area here one more time, this is Brooklyn, New York. This is the Brooklyn Heights area. This is Old Fulton Street. All right, and as we look back, that is the downtown. That is the edge of downtown Brooklyn. Okay, yes, you can go to my YouTube channel and the link is there. All right, so I want to wish, let's see, okay. All right, so I want to wish everybody a happy good night. May everybody have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you may be watching from, whatever time zone you're in. As we take a look one more time in Brooklyn. All right, I am tired, so if I'm messing up here, excuse me, but I'm definitely tired. I need to get some rest. So I want to thank everybody once again for joining the live stream. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me if you do, if you haven't already done so. And if you're interested in signing up for monthly memberships, go ahead and do so. There are some benefits there. We have some custom emojis and custom badges. If you choose to become a member, I will definitely give you a shout out if you sign up. Anyone that signs up for the monthly memberships will get a shout out. I will include your name in closing credits during my videos and live streams. So, one more time from Brooklyn. Thank you so much, and I hope everybody has a good night. Take care, and see you all in my next stream. Good night from Brooklyn, New York.